Welcome again onto Crystal Creations TV. It is a Resurrection Sunday. I have just closed from church. I hope you did go to church and you are by now at home relaxing and thinking about how the day is going to be. Well, I want us to share something little things we take for granted, which goes a long way to affect us, is what I want us to share today and to learn something from it. I have titled it Etiquette. And let me say something little about etiquette. Someone may ask, what is etiquette that she's talking about? Let's go a little bit about it. So etiquette, it is the customary code of polite behavior in society or among members of a particular profession or group. Now, let me do the second one. People will also ask, what is etiquette in simple words? So the simple word is, there are accepted rules of behavior upheld and enforced by legal codes. There are also norms of behavior mandated by custom and enforced by group pressures. This is basic etiquette. So, let me break it down. Most of us do not take these things seriously. We've got work etiquette, we've got table etiquette, we've got quite a few of what etiquette is about. We've got professional etiquette, we've got communication etiquette, we've got meeting etiquette. I'm going to talk briefly about office etiquette, and then as time goes on, we will talk about the remaining etiquette. Work etiquette. I have gone to places where I've seen a lot of people just do things without, close your mouth, I don't want to use that word, without being mindful about themselves. For instance, as a lady, you know that every blessed day you go to work, you don't have a common tissue on you. You eat from work or you eat at work. You don't have spoons or cutlery of your own. You depend solely on that of the organization's cutlery. Let me remind you here, there is going to come a time you may not see those things in the office. And for instance, you've brought food. You would need cutlery to eat and you don't see them there. How are you going to go about it? Especially in this part of the world we live in, we don't use our hands. In African homes, we use this in doing so many things. But whereas you go to work and you don't have the cutlery to eat, are you now going to stand on somebody and ask if you've got a knife or a fork or spoon? Can you give it to me to eat? Hello? Where is your head? This is the word I didn't want to use, but it's come out. I'm sorry about that. Why would you go out there without preparing for yourself or preparing yourself before going out? You drink water. You've got your huge bag around your neck or your waist. What are in there? Just your makeup? And what else? Your comb? Or what? Ladies, when you go out, take water along, because you will not know what is going to happen on the way, on your journey. Carry a bottle of water with you. Take spoons, fork and knife. Of course, add your makeup to it. As a lady, we have the monthly flow. Most of us do not know our dates of expectance. Others do by symptoms and so on and so forth. I'm not going to talk about these things here. But as a lady, constantly with your back pockets, put in pads. Keep them in your handkerchief. Wrap them in a handkerchief and put it at the back pocket of your trousers, especially when you are in trousers. Or keep it in your bag, because you would never know. You would never know. I have had an instance where someone walked to me in the office and asked, have you got a sanitary pad on you? And I'm like, Where in this world is this person? Do not let that happen to you. And put into your bag sanitary pad 24/7, because you will never know the day you unexpectedly see that. The ladies know what I'm talking about. Men as well knows what I'm talking about. 1. 2, when you use your sanitary pad and you go to the washroom to change yourself, ladies, listen, I have gone to see this. I've gone to experience this. I don't want to use the word observed. I saw it. Just as the person had left. She is a clinical psychologist. She just left the pad there unattended to, whilst there was a sanitary bin right there, which she could have wrapped. We've got a blue tissue there. She could have wrapped in there and then just put it in. Basic etiquette. Do not think that you are you and that's it. All other things about yourself, you don't care about them. Take serious responsibility about these petty things, because if I were to be a manager and I had gone in to see that thing, straight away, I would dismiss you. Yes, because it is not good for someone to see it. Now, let's come to eating in office. I've talked briefly about cutlery. When you are eating in the office is not your home. Office is a place where a lot of people come into work. So know how to comport yourself. I recently witnessed a woman, an older woman, eating. She had rice, and everywhere around her was filled with rice. On the floor, on the table, on the keyboard of the computer. This is not the first time I've seen this woman doing this. I've seen her eating countless times, and in all, that is her. At least, let's leave certain behaviors home before coming to work. Someone will say, why is she lambasting us? No. If you took them seriously, you will not be here today. Take these petty things seriously. And also, let me come to our dressing. I'm not the one to tell you what to wear. But if you dress as a lady, if you know you're going to put on a skinny top, put on something called a vest to cover your buttocks and your anus. That is not what we are in there to see. What at all is wrong with us? How can an elderly woman dress haphazardly and go and sit in an office where males are there, and then when she bends down, all her panty and her anus are showing? Why? What at all are we looking out for? Are we sick in this technological world? What is happening to us? It is an eyesore to see a woman who is at age 50, 55, 60 showing her anus to younger folks, and, excuse my language, people who are mentally ill. What are you inviting on yourself? She's not the only one I have seen. I've seen a couple of ladies doing these things, and men were talking, pointing accusing fingers on them. That look at how she's dressing. Look at how she dressed to come to work. And once a bad word is said, it goes a long way to affect you. Let's be mindful of ourselves. Let's be mindful of ourselves. Let's be mindful of ourselves. The fact that you are in a hurry to go to work doesn't mean you should just forget about your human flesh. Put on your head. Put on everything that there is to human beings. Make sure you put them to use. Make sure you put them to use, because we are disgracing ourselves too much. We are. Let me repeat it again. As a lady, when you're going to work, carry a bottle of water on you. Get your cutlery set. Get your makeups, of course. Get your pad, your panty liners, because you will never know. Some of us ladies are using panty liners. Not because of a horse and I said, no. Some of us will just want to use it. So make sure you've got your panty liner with you. You've got your pad. The pad, let it be in your bag 24/7. The number of days you are going to go to work, keep it in your bag. Because you will never know. You would never know. Especially those of us in the health sector. You would never know. Look at how busy that place is. You don't even have time to eat nor drink water. So the little opportunity you get, you've got your water, you've got everything with you. You just assemble them and then you sit down and eat. Rather than wasting your time and going to ask for cutlery, going to ask for water, going to ask for this. Get prepared always so you can have a peaceful life and not stress yourself up. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for this opportunity, for coming into your homes. If today is your first time of coming on to Crystal Creations TV, this is who we are. We speak facts, we have fun, we educate, we entertain. So if you are here, don't just go. Click on the subscription button. Right after that comes the bell icon. Look out for the three. Click on all and that's it. Whenever we come here to encourage ourselves, to educate ourselves, to share fun, to do everything that there is for our lives, you'll be part of it. Thank you very much, and then enjoy your Sunday. Bye-bye.